Tim, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for the intro. And yeah, it's a tremendous business. Been in the business now for 45 years and trained with you. Gosh, it's got to be 20 years ago. And
Yeah. And, I'm fascinated on how things have changed. Take me back and, kind of paint the picture to, when you started.
I was looking to get out. I was in the insurance industry and was looking to do something different. So I called an agency by the name of Shiloh Personnel Systems. And because I applied for a financial analyst job, which obviously I had no experience and I didn't even know what one was. But they interviewed me, they interviewed me 4 times and took a shot. I was married at the time with 3 kids and the only financial provider for the family. And it just got into, they were very advanced for their training, which helped me not only become a star producer, and back then the average fee was less than $5,000, and I broke the record of going over 100,000. It was not only the rookie of the year, but I was the producer of the year. It was a firm of about 7 cities and about 100 recruiters, and my career took off from there and has never really stopped.
So back then, the average salary for, what were you doing, analysts, financial analysts?
Oh, well, back then we didn't specialize. So we did accounting and finance. I did IT, engineering, technical sales and marketing. And the average salary when I first started, my first placement was a 2-year electrical engineer with a small manufacturer locally in Cincinnati. And the fee percentage was 16,000. 16% of 16,000. It was back when 1% was out known. Yeah.
Wow.
And now today, that 2-year engineer probably makes closer to 60 to 70,000.
Oh, at least it's probably in the 80s even.
Yeah.
So you did. The average fee was $5K, and you did $100,000, and you were the top producer. So you did 20 placements at $5,000 and 79, and that was the biggest producer in the company. You did about 100,000. Wow.
Yeah, and I did that in 9 months.
Wow. Yeah. So you did that for how many years?
At that point, I went on a 9-year stretch with my first company, and in 1988, one of my mentor in the business, Dan Winters, he and I left our firm and started our own recruiting firm at that point, and that really led to a lot of freedom for me to do what I wanted in life. I also developed what we eventually called Y factors, that if your whys in life are strong and well-defined, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, you'll daily execute the hows of our business to achieve them. And by going on our own, it really opened up the door for me to do a lot of other things. And then about 7 years later, I actually went to work for AOC, where, of course, which now is Agilon and Parker Lynch, where I met you. From that point, I've trained over 10,000 recruiters globally during that time, directly and indirectly, and you were one of the finest ones.